Rachel, I didn't hear you come in.
Yes, you were a million miles away. What were you thinking?
The wedding, there's so much to do.
Well, maybe you need some more time.
The date is set, Rachel.
All right. I don't want to argue.
Then don't. Please. I've made up my mind. I want to be with Jake, and it's time we made it official.
All right, as long as you're sure that's what you want.
Why wouldn't I be?
Have you seen Ryan?
I didn't know you were still here.
Yes, I think he went down to, check Ian's room again.
Are the police any closer to finding Ian?
Ryan is hopeful. Why? What? What's the matter?
I was just thinking about Ian, how he lied to us.
Yes. The man had an incredible ability for getting under the skin of very impressionable young women.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was thinking about Maggie.
Yeah, she did let Ian get to her, didn't she?
Question is how to convince her that it's not worth all the heartache.
Give her time. When I was upstairs before I heard her blasting some music, maybe she's feeling better.
Maybe.
Ian, it's me, Maggie. Ian. Come on, Ian. I know you're in there. Ian, I need you.
Make way for these desserts.
It looks like you started without us.
Yeah.
Well, John couldn't resist.
Well, according to hospital folklore, the pies at Dr. Hudson's picnic are supposed to be legendary.
I can't take credit for these pies. These pies come to you courtesy of Dr. Kelsey Harrison. All that you'd like, because there's plenty more where these came from.
Good.
Well, that's good news, because I want a slice of pie to eat.
Hey, Kels. I am so glad that John decided to continue the picnic tradition, and it was really good of you to bring a nice bacon, you know.
Oh, well,
Hey,
actually,
Frankie, I team ultimate later. Oh, sorry, big guy. This is a horseshoe picnic. It's tradition. Charlene insisted everyone play. You hear that, everybody? What? Horseshoes, right?
Speaking of horseshoes, they're out there by the silos this year.
Yeah.
Sing the game, will you?
I'm going to clean up first.
I absolutely loved your potato salad. It's just as good as my mom's. Well, thank you very much.
Why don't I get you boys some pie?
I'll take peach.
I had no idea IW could cook. I guess this living together stuff's working out pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Look, son, you know, your mom and I were settling up our divorce.
Yeah, I know. So are you and IW gonna make it legal?
Well, you know, first things first. First, the judge, he needs to talk to you, son.
How come? Am I in trouble? I thought you said this divorce wasn't my fault.
It's not. He just wants to see how you feel about things.
What things?
Who you want to live with? Your mom? Or me and IW?
Did you tell John the truth?
Oh, yeah, I told him. Turns out he knew all along. You know, I think he gets a sadistic thrill out of watching me humiliate myself.
But you guys kissed and made up, right?
Uh-huh, that was lipstick I saw on his collar. Oh, I can't explain it. I mean, one minute, it seems like everything is so wonderful, and then the next minute, I feel like I'm auditioning for the role of Charlene.
In the sequel to Love Story.
Brett, do you think it's possible for someone to get over the great love of their life and move on?
I wish I knew.
Ian? Ian?
Get out of there! Get out of there. Come on, stand right here. Don't move.
Not here!
Do you have any idea how many counts of breaking and entering I could charge you with right now? I just watched you commit a felony!
Well, throw me in jail. You'll never catch me.
How do you know that Ian was here?
Because it was just a hunch. I mean, one time he gave me some money, and he told me to come stay at the Wheelwright Inn.
You know, Ian called me at headquarters today.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He wanted to talk to me about you.
No way.
Yeah. He said that you were innocent and that I should drop all charges against you.
He said that?
Uh-huh.
He shouldn't have. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, obviously he cares about you a lot. Obviously you care about him a lot, too. You know, we found blood samples in Carl Hutchins' apartment. They matched Ian's blood type.
He's okay.
How do you know that? Did he call you? Did he talk to you, too?
I don't have to answer any questions.
Damn it, if he's involved with Carl Hutchins, then his life could be in danger.
I told you already. He wants to get a key from Carl. It was Ian's father's, and he wants it back.
People who take things from Carl Hutchins usually wind up dead. You don't want that to happen to Ian now, do you?
No, of course not.
Good. Then tell me where he is. Tell me where he's gone, because you could be saving Ian's life.
What if I can't decide?
Well, if you stay with me in IW, you can always visit your mom. And if you stay with her, you know, you can stay with us on weekends.
This divorce stuff is really weird.
Yeah, it is. But look, you have time to think of it.
Okay, boys, here's your pie.
I'm gonna go look at the horseshoes. You want to play later on?
Well, I would, but
I think the damage is already done. You said.
Are you still worried about what the judge might think about us living together?
No, not really.
Would it be easier if I moved?
No, no way. Look, I'm not worried about the judge. I'm just concerned about Tom.
You ever hear of someone keeping a spatula in a frying pan?
You got me. I keep mine in the trunk of my car. Well, you know, to scrape the windshield in winter, you know.
Well, that's where Charlene keeps it, and John does everything Charlene's way. You know, Frankie told me about that candle in the parlor window. John used to light it every night when Charlene was first missing.
That's really sad.
I know, but after a point, it becomes an obsession. I mean, you go into the pantry, it's like Charlene's general store. There are canned pears, jars of preserves, pickles, relishes. She made handmade quilts, all her own clothes. John won't throw anything away. I mean, Dean told me that he hasn't moved a single piece of furniture in the year and a half since Charlene's been gone. This house is like a shrine. I mean, how am I supposed to live up to Saint Charlene?
If Rachel calls this meeting and the Corys find out we're behind this takeover attempt, Paulina will never marry me. There's no need to panic, Jake. It's a complication we could do without, but it's not insurmountable if we take action. But so what are you doing? Accelerating our plans, and I suggest you do the same. I already tried to get Paulina to move up the wedding. She won't budge. Then you haven't tried hard enough. Jake, now you listen to me very carefully. The challenge in life is to make everyone and everything bend to your will. Now, do you think you're up to the task?
Are you trying to get me to change the date or my mind about marrying Jake?
I just guess I don't think I can handle a big wedding this summer. Not with everything going on with Cory. I've got a stockholders meeting in 3 weeks. I just don't think I'd be giving it my best effort.
Actually, I was just thinking of a simple service. Just my family and friends, maybe even out in the garden. Rachel, you wouldn't have to do anything.
Just think about postponing it at least till the fall, okay? By then, honey, everything might be settled with Cory. And maybe Maggie will be back in San Francisco where she belongs, and we won't have all this trouble with Ian Rain.
I don't want to think about Ian, okay? In fact, I don't want to even hear his name.
I wish I knew what he was up to.
Ian's been hurt. Right? So his reflexes aren't what they were, which means that he could wind up in a body bag. Now, do you want to go down to headquarters and ID his body?
Oh, you are worse than a Hill Street Blues rerun. Your good cop, bad cop routine is not gonna
All right,
work with
Maggie. You know where he went, don't you?
I have no idea.
Ian told me that he was leaving town, and from the looks of it, looks like you were too.
You're not gonna find anything.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll just see about that.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Just like you, I'm playing a hunch. It looks like I just got lucky.
What is it?
Someone wrote down 49.
That could be from last Christmas.
Or this afternoon.
Yeah, but you don't even know the airline.
But I'm gonna find out. Come on, let's go.
Where are we going?
Ian's plane could be leaving tonight, which means I don't have too much time. Your friend Ian could wind up in jail tonight.